Exactly 2 years ago today, I posted my first TikTok and it honestly changed my life. At the time, I was honestly a bit down on my luck. COVID had utterly destroyed the industries I was working in at the time, being film and photography. I had this YouTube channel with my brother called The Davis and Dennis Show, which was like a panel show about YouTube drama. It never really had an audience outside our local Australian YouTube community, but even that had to come to an end because of COVID. And out of that frustration, I decided to explore an idea which I had at the back of my mind for years, which was making videos about history and politics. My first video was a little unnoteworthy, being a little 1-minute factoid about Saturnalia, and it really wasn't very good, nor did it get any views. The first video for me that got actual comments was a video which came after January 6th, which I spoke about political polarization and the risks it posed to democracy, and I got my first comments, they were genuinely really positive, which was completely new to me. Never before had I been praised for my ideas, so I started to insert my own thoughts rather than just reciting standard history in my videos. My first viral videos, which got tens of thousands of views, were a little bit problematic, but I still stand by them. It was during Black History Month and everyone was making videos about Hannibal, how he was a forgotten black general who almost defeated Rome. I debunked that and I got genuinely incredible feedback, and from that moment I thought maybe I had found a little bit of a niche for myself. There was a genuine market out there for people who wanted to learn about real history. I then made a series of videos defending Churchill at a time when everyone was defacing his statues, and this was the moment I figured TikTok could genuinely be something for me. This Churchill series was really important to me in another way because it was through these videos I made my first TikTok mutual, who was an English political commentator named Jess Gill. She had about 20,000 followers at the time, and I thought that was an unfathomable number, and it really made me feel like part of a community, which is incredibly important when you're a small creator on the internet. And then I guess the rest was history. Although many of my ideas have changed a lot over the last 2 years, particularly around the area of philosophy, I think this is a good time to be transparent with you all and tell you my motivations behind this channel. I brand myself as a centrist, not because I don't have any positions anywhere, but I hope to highlight the lesser understood philosophies and histories from both sides so we can better understand each other, and by doing so and by seeking truth we can reduce political polarization, and by understanding that we are all just people trying our best in this difficult world, we can perhaps live together more harmoniously. With my modest but meaningful TikTok success, I was able to help my twin brother Davis to start his own tech-based TikTok account, which is now doing very well, and now he's a tech reporter on Talk TV because of it. And on my side, I was able to get a really good job in the news media industry. So that one little decision to start making TikTok videos 2 years ago honestly changed both of our lives. If there's something I want you to take away from this very long video, it's this. If there's a project that you want to start, if there's an industry that you want to enter, it's no good sitting around doing nothing and saying to yourself that you'll start one day, because you're always going to keep procrastinating and life will always give you excuses to do it tomorrow, and before you know it, 5 years have passed. It's much better to start now, and once you have, you'll find that it becomes much easier. You develop a rhythm, and soon enough it becomes harder to stop doing the work than making a video, for instance. And lastly, if you do want to get into the media industry, which half my friends want to, you need to make yourself notable. Write for a small website, start a blog, YouTube or a TikTok, so you can make yourself a respectable portfolio and get a following. And don't hold back on your views and say what everyone else is saying, because there's tens of thousands of graduates every single year, in Australia at least, and only a few dozen jobs, and a simple uni degree isn't going to make you stand out. I hope you found some of that valuable, and feel free to ask me any questions below because I owe you guys everything. Thanks so much for listening.